Hi friends, this is Radha. Once again, I am with the important topic of HR. This is basically about when we make being an HR. This is a major responsibility to design employee handbook or notebook. We normally do not know exactly what to mention in that and how to make it more effectively. So today in this video I'm going to give you certain tips as per my experience and knowledge, what important things we should keep it in mind while making employee handbook, or employee handbook must contains these things. First is a disclaimer. A disclaimer is a legal requirement which clarifies that an employee handbook is not a contract of employment, right? It also states that the employment is willful and not coerced. A disclaimer provides a company with a legal security in case of any lawful suit. Employee may being stated that employee handbook is indeed a contract of employment. That means that a disclaimer, which is considered as a legal document, it mentions that by like putting up the job profile in the, or sharing the employee handbook is not the employee contract with the employee. It totally all depends upon the other things also, such as performance and correct code of conduct. So second thing which we need to mention into the employee handbook is about the company. This is basically we need to mention certain important information about our organization. That can be the vision and mission statement, objective, the services, the purpose, as well as the customer and the branding of your company in the market. It is important to give new employee the insight into the company's culture, objective and purpose, vision, mission statement. Employees should also know that whom they are working for. That's very much important for them to know about, and what they are representing in the market, and how these employees are going to be the part of that company. This section is perfect opportunity to tell your employees about any interesting facts, or about the you can say about your achievement of your company. So you can mention all those things in your about the company information. Then we come to the very important again basic about how employee or a newcomer should know about what is allowed and what is not allowed. That's, yes, you are very much right, code of conduct. It is important to mention that this is the dress code, or this is your working hours, or this is other kind of a your working hours, and how to use your social media pages of your companies, and what are your interesting one, yes, your breaks, and your lunch break and tea breaks, and socializing during the working hours. How do you use the internet facility for your company use, and attendance and leave expectations. A lot of things include in that. Obviously, yes, if you have a company property like a laptop, company vehicle and all, how to use that. So that should be mentioned in the policy, which is code of conduct, that you should mention in your employee manual. Then we come on the part of compensation, benefits and leave policy. Employee must know, and they should know about that, what they are going to get paid, when they are going to pay it, and what are their leave management, and what kind of leaves they are getting it, and what benefits their company is providing them. The handbook must also contain a detailed leave policy, since that it is a basic main area where the employees tend to read it very carefully about it, so that once they will be availing their leaves, and how their salary will be paid, deducted, and leaves will be taken. Be sure to the simple language, because if you use a very tough language or the jargon, so for simple employee it will be very difficult to understand it. So this, I mean, compensation, benefit, and leave policy is as well as important than the other policies are. Now I come to again, almost we are discussing about all the important parts mentioned in the employee notebook. So my dear friends, yes, you are right, we should talk about anti-discrimination and workplace bullying policy, because a newcomer always have a feeling of insecurity, or that they should feel protected, and there should not be any biased relation with them. So that your policy in the handbook must ensure them that your company practices about anti-discrimination and at workplace. So at that point, yes, obviously one need to regularly follow up with the new joiners by the HR or by the head of the department. Now I'm coming on the like as I said about usage of social media and mobile phones provided by the company. Everyone on the social media today, right? Maybe for the personal use or for official use. But as a company, yes, you need to know about the extent to which employee can use the social media of the company side, right? Or where they can have certain articles, or put on certain news, or they can use that account. For instance, employees should know that how and when they can tag the company's social media account in their post. The handbook should also have the list of usage of social media and cell phone during the working hours. Now I'm coming on the context and resources. One important section to add on into the employee handbook is basically a list of the important information would be helpful for the new employee who had recently joined. This can include the email addresses provided, telephone extension numbers, and various departments employees heads number, certain article images that needs to be as used as an information. Providing this information ensures that employee keep the handbook with them all the times, and they have this kind of information. Thank you very much. I hope this article will be fruitful to all of you. Thanks a lot.